Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Analyzing the Scriptures, and let's see a new topic. Was Jesus son of Joseph? According to the theory of source, Mark is the oldest gospel and was the basis for the older two synoptics, Matthew and Luke. As you can see, Matthew and Luke had been used Mark and other fonts. Alright? We all know that Jesus was the son of Joseph, but Mark, the oldest evangelist, does not seem to know this because he uses an expression that's not typical of Jewish culture when he calls Jesus the son of Mary. Let's see Mark chapter 6 verse 3. Is not this the carpenter, son of Mary? Son of Mary? See? In Jewish culture, parentage was almost like a surname, as it indicated which family you belonged to. Son of Joseph, son of Yehuda, etc. Let's see. And he took him to Jesus, and when Jesus looked at him, he said, "You are Simon, son of Jonah." Luke 6:15. Matthew and Thomas, James, the son of Alphaeus, son of Alphaeus. See? Always the father, never the mother. No one would ever identify someone by their mother's name unless the father was unknown, which incidentally was for Mark, because he never mentioned Joseph at all. The strangest thing is that it resembles the story of Yeshua ben Pandira, who was the son of a Miriam Magdala with a Roman soldier named Pandira. Therefore, if Mark was inspired by this story or used it as a basis, it would make more sense, alright, for the inhabitants to refer to Jesus as the son of Mary only. Was Mark inspired by the previous character? Samaritans expected a Messiah ben Yosef. The other intriguing thing is the fact that Mark called Jesus the son of David, not because he is a descendant of David, but as the author understood it was a generic expression, also applied to all Israelites, which was not common either. Let's see Mark 10:47-48. This one, when he heard that it was Jesus the Nazarene, began to cry out, saying, "Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me." See? Mark chapter 11. Blessed is the kingdom of our father David, who comes in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. Let's see. The kingdom of our father. Who is saying that? The people. But is the whole people son of David? I don't think so. Having Jesus entered, in fact, Jesus considered himself descendant of Abraham or Jacob, but not descendant of King David. This is because Abraham and Jacob are considered the patriarchs of the Israelite nation and ethnically, not King David. Calling the Jews son of David would be the same as saying the Portuguese are descendants of the King Dom Manuel, or the Americans are descendants of the King James. Do not make sense. Continuing to read Mark's account, we see that Jesus teaches in the temple that the Messiah cannot be a descendant of King David. Jesus quotes a verse from a poem attributed to King David himself and recorded in the Old Testament. Let's see. In turn, Jesus, while teaching in the temple, asked, How is it that the scribes say that the Christ is the son of David? Right, until I put your enemies under your feet. David himself calls him Lord. How is he his son? How is he his son? And the great multitude heard him with pleasure. By tradition, the verse of Psalm was attributed to the King David himself with the following text: "Said God, Yahweh, unto my Lord." In many translations, this phrase is confused when the same title of Lord is applied to God and the Messiah in the own sentence. This is the correct. God said unto my Lord. It appears that it was a very popular verse, often quoted in Jewish literature at the time. Jesus quoted the verse and then tried to prove that the idea of a Messiah descended from David would be absurd, advocating that David would never call a descendant of him Lord. Not discussing the value of Jesus' argument according to Mark text, we can see what conclusion this character went to which the Messiah does not have to be a descendant of David. So, I, a simple Galilean carpenter, can very well to be the Messiah. So the intention of Mark, the older author, should be to convince the reader that Jesus was the Messiah, even though he was not a descendant of David. And Matthew and Luke corrected this view by attributing genealogies to Jesus, linking him to King David. Let's see in the next video. Okay? See ya!